What's this nonsense?
Alright, show your world.
Shaka on the beat, shaka on the beat, shaka on the beat.
This is D. Frank, and you're riding in the black ScatPack. What's going on, YouTube? This is D. Frank. Sitting up in this Ram again, coming at you with a long overdue video, and I'm just now finding out about this problem. As you've seen in the beginning, you seen that perform service message came up, and it didn't have a check engine light. And today, it's going to be the first video of a 3-part series I want to do of how you correct that issue. And we're going to take a look right over here. There's everything I'm going to use to fix that problem. So, many of you guys, if you are into the Cummins diesel trucks, you will know at every 67,500 miles that you have to change your crankcase filter, and that's what's up in that big long box. And if you have the older ones, you also have to clean the EGR cooling system. Technically, for my truck, this 2018, I don't have to, but in parts 2 and 3, you will see that that's what I'm gonna do, since I use it mainly for commercial use, and it's probably a lot dirtier than the average system. So without further ado, here's part 1. I'm gonna show you how to get access and change out that crankcase filter, and also how to reset the message. And at the end of part 3, I'm gonna call a dealership and see how much it would cost to get that crankcase filter done, the EGR cooling system done, get the oil changed, and both fuel filters, because, well, just last week I changed the oil and the fuel filters on my own. I had to wait till I got back home to change the crankcase filters and clean the EGR system. So before we get into changing out this crankcase filter, let's just take a guess of how much everything would cost. I'm gonna say about $1,500 to do everything if you were to go through the dealership. So let's see how much it'll take, and then at part 3 we'll see how much it actually costs. All right, everybody, we're back. I have the crankcase filter sitting in this box. I got my tools out. First thing I'll need is a 8mm socket, and I'm gonna also have to remove this oil dipstick. Sit this on out the way for the time being, because what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this cover off so we can get to the crankcase filter. All right, once we got that out the way, we'll have to swap over to 10mm, because you see got the 10mm bolts. Nope, I'm lying. It's actually 8mm on these as well. Here with these connectors, you just gotta take your time and lift these up off here, and just be a little bit more careful than normal. And since this bit is a little bit too long to get back here, what I'm gonna end up doing is just getting my ratchet and just manually unbolt those. You're definitely going to want an extension, well, an elbow so you can get up in here. You know what? With that being up in there like that, we can just, instead of struggling, this is how we can do this. Just put this up on here like that. And I'm gonna have to get me some deeper sockets. Not only for this 8mm section, but once I get to part 3, I'm gonna need some deep 15mm, 10 and 15s for back there. We're gonna get the 8mm deep socket, put it down over here. Now what we're gonna do, take your oil fill cap off, set that to the side. We're gonna remove this cover. Ta-da! You see right there? That's the crankcase filter. We're gonna take that off and replace it. Ew. This one has been a little bit overdue because I was just discovering that by looking on the forums about what service I had to get performed at 67,000 miles. So you might see a little bit of burnt oil, stuff like that up in there. So I'm gonna get a shop towel or something like that and wipe that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. As you're about to see, I'm gonna take this fuel absorption pad and wipe all that out. Back here, look at all this grease and soot and stuff like that. All right, everybody, we got the new one right here, and we have the old one. You can look down. Let me see if I can zoom in. I'm gonna get it to focus. Look down up in there. See how dirty and filthy the old one is compared to the new one. We're gonna do everything in reverse order. We're gonna put this one up in there. I got the inside wiped down, and we're just gonna put the bolts on and everything, do it in reverse order, and we're gonna reset the light on the inside. All right, everybody, that's just about it. I'm not going to put the cover back on because part 2 will consist of me taking the EGR valve off and cleaning that up. And then part 3 is way back here. This is the EGR cooler. And we're about to go inside the truck right now and reset everything. All right, everybody, we're back. And we're about to reset this perform service light. First thing you do, you get inside, close the door. You'll put the vehicle in run, but don't start it. Press and release the brake pedal 2 times. 1, 2. Fully depress the accelerator slowly 2 times within 10 seconds. 1, 2. And we're going to turn off the engine. And for good measure, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and see if that message comes back up. It came back up, so I'm gonna do it again until it resets.